Everybody, welcome back. Alright, let's go ahead and get back in here. Okay, so we're going to try out this Wrath of the Ruin. Possible I should have gotten it earlier. Just to see if that's something we want with our main lord. And then, I don't know what Skaven are doing, but I don't like it. I mean, maybe they were just using this to go somewhere else. Who else are they fighting? Someone beat one of Grimgor's armies, I think, because he dropped a little bit there. They may have run back because Grimgor's hitting them. Please, bro, please, just trade, man.
You called? You dare trample the earth of Athelloren? Ludicrous.
Come on, you've been at war with me for like 30 turns. You're not doing anything. Does it say how long this thing is marked? Okay. We can get this artifact. I don't think it's going to matter too much right now. Go get Death Gorge. That would allow us to secure the area. They haven't hit Spite's peak yet. Maybe the Skaven aren't going for me. That's a decent sack. That's tier 3. We're going to have to sack it, I think. Alright, let's go with this first. They could have armies here, so this is a little dangerous. If it's like 4,000 gold, we just have to take it. Even though it's going to take us an extra turn, we just got to have the money, I think. 2,000? I just don't think I have the luxury of waiting around. I mean, I could loot and occupy. Since, like, this is probably going to fall anyways. But I guess we'll just normally occupy. We might get a money building. Okay, we did. Not bad. If we could ever get a hold of Carrick 8 Peaks. How strong are they? Our main army might be able to take it. Looks like they did not come down here yet. They were raiding us. I don't see any more torches. Looks like they may have gone somewhere else. Now, if I go south here, should be able to knock out Death Gorge. I don't know if I can get the floating whatever here. How strong are those guys? Teeth snatches. Decently strong. So I'm not going to be able to complete this province probably. That place is really nice over there, but God, I'd be spreading myself so thin. What Skaven are doing. Need cannonballs. This should have a special garrison, maybe not. Get a grudge thrower, 3 dwarf warriors. I mean, if they do come at me offensively, maybe we could hold. So much gold. See, if they siege me, then I lose the gold on it. If they siege me, like, immediately. Okay, triangulation. I would love to get the mobility, but... Okay, so do I come down here and deal with this? So they don't... So it's less likely that they backdoor me. Also, I get a complete town off of that. So then I get the 2 public order. They really should have 4 public order. Come on, man. Like... I think we have to do it. Because I can't get backdoored from every single angle. So I am going to be a little bit out of position, but if I have to, if the Skaven come at me through here, I can loop back around and maybe try to deal with it. But could also double back and kill these King's Defenders, potentially. They're ranked 10s. They have a lot of stuff. And they're pretty good against our army right now. I mean, I guess we we do have all those extra Slayer units, so...
Darkness, come. Speak now, then go, or my zombies will pull out your...
So that Slayer stuff might be okay, but historically I don't think that's a great matchup. Okay, since they're not coming for us right now, I guess we can go ahead and demolish that, just in case the Skaven take that little town. Then at least we'll still have our gems coming in. So we're going to be overloaded on gems, but it is 300 per turn in addition to other things. Do we need to recruit anything? I don't think so. Just save a slot to grab a Slayer if we need it, or one of these Ogre Mercenaries. Alright. This is just so perilous. It's like they could just... Hostiles could come at us from any angle. Like, this is such an insecure map position. I mean, it's possible. Maybe it was just a trap to come up here to try to go for that. And I should have just, looks like they're tearing into Greenskin property. We can't do that. I would love to have that money, but that's going to cause some serious public order problems, and I'm barely making it as is, so... I think just from a role-playing perspective, I think I would probably turn it away, and I think a lot of dwarves probably would too. Deal with the devil kind of thing. Okay, well, looks like Grimgor's leaving me alone for now. I could even come back over and try to take Karak Azul. Now, it doesn't matter as much now, obviously, because, you know, they've already leveled it. It's not a tier 3 town anymore. Damn it, really? There's no way I can raid him just to get that grudge. I guess not. Alright. I guess I'll be on my property here. Okay. They were building up an army, so it could have been disastrous if I don't deal with this. Because if they start coming in here, like, just sacking all this crap, it's just going to cause all these grudges, and I'm going to lose all this money, and there's going to be rebellions. I'm just going to have to, like, fall all the way back. Potentially. I don't know. It's just really bad. Now, do I have the dude? I don't think I can hire This guy bat, go trick. Yeah, once again, I just don't understand how that mechanic works.
What do you want?
Okay.
Something done right.
It's not telling us how far he can move. Oh, is he not allowed to move? Is he gonna get dismissed if I move or something? It's acting really weird. No, it's just not telling me for anybody. Okay. Still taking some trouble. Can I...
The Empire. Do not greet me as a friend, nor are we foes yet.
Ooh, Eshin just got clapped. So they probably ran away. Yeah, they're getting hit hard. So Grimgor did run over there, and he's lighting them up right now, it looks like. So they haven't done that much damage to Grimgor. Okay, I think I gotta take a peek here.
On the beaten track.
If you have heroes, it's always a good idea to do that, to just kind of see what's up. Sorry, I don't remember which item goes with that. Water. This, tankard. Okay, that's pretty far away.
Chance would be a fine thing. Hammer and anvil. Brumney's will. Poetry in motion.
Okay. Get some public order issues, as per usual. Really like a tier 3 building. Maybe if I loot and occupy, I can get a tier 3 if one of these things up here is a tier 4. Alright. That's going to help my public order. Okay, so they're coming at me. Yeah, I think we beat these. All we have to do is focus fire down these man-eaters. I think we don't have any anti-large here. Okay. I think I have this dude runed up, from what I remember. So he should be able to put up a decent fight. Ogres are large. Okay. Sometimes you can use the water to your advantage. It lowers the, like, small units, how much damage they do in it. I mean, maybe this will be useful anyways. It's going to lower our damage too, but a lot of our damage comes from these artillery and stuff. It's probably not worth it. Let's go from the side here. That way they have to kind of wheel. Okay, and then we want the gunners, like, kind of up front. I'm going to be firing through some trees. I think we'll just reposition them over here. Quarrelers. You want to spread them out a little bit so they don't get into each other's way, and we might be able to get some decent kind of flanking shots. It's just so hard to, like, reposition. I guess we can just set up like this, and that'll be fine. Okay, so we need to get the ogres. That's the big thing. Man-eaters with great weapons. Now, they have a lot of HP, though. I don't know. Let's see how this does. Because they are monstrous infantry, so... Yeah, you know, I think maybe just going for the smaller ones might be a better use of resources. So much HP. Holy crap, those dudes ran in there really fast. I'm really surprised they have so much leadership. Can I get these flank shots in here? It really would be cool if they just had, like, cars or something. I don't know how anachronistic that is, but... just some kind of little war machine you could drive on. I mean, they have planes, gyrocopters. Feels like at tier 3 if they just had some kind of, like, car. Just some kind of mobility. Just skirmisher. Like, mechanical car plus gun. You know, that type of thing. Now, they are going to get to run, so we do want to try to kill as many as we can. Just at least skirmisher. I mean, even if it's like they don't have a huge charge bonus or whatever, like, just so they can drive around and shoot people with guns or something. Steam tank should definitely be a dwarf thing, I feel like. I don't know the lore behind it, but feels like something like that should be dwarven. If humans can come up with that, dwarves should be able to come up with something similar. I know their identity is like, you know, defensive. And it's like a, you know, a deliberate, whatever, design choice. But I just don't think it'd be the end of the world if they just had a skirmisher thing. It would just make them more competitive with other factions, in my opinion. But, like I said, they have done a lot to try to, like, make them the ultimate melee. I mean, if I can secure this region with its 4 stacks or whatever, if I could get up and get the growth bonuses, maybe we could get this up to tier 3 or tier 4, but... or, I mean, the best thing is if I can spot the dwarfs, the proper, you know, main dwarfs. I forgot his name. Karazakaric dwarfs. And just kill a hell of a lot of greenskins, get really good relations with them, and confederate. That's probably the best. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I really need to find them soon. That's another benefit of kind of trying to go north here a little bit. It's just so I can spot them and open the diplomacy with them. Because I don't think I get bonuses for killing greenskins until I see them. Because that's the best way to get really good politics, is to have a common enemy and kill them. So, both in this and unfortunately in real life a lot of times too. Or have some shared bloodlines or something. That's how they did it back in the day. Just, you know, trading your daughters around with other lords. Okay, so this is on my property. I think we're getting 800 gold a turn, so it'd be 160 gold. We get the growth. The public order is very nice. 10 oath gold doesn't matter a ton right now. I think I might do it just for the public order. We're almost certainly going to have a rebellion when I take that town, though. So I don't know if that's worth. Maybe not. It's a 10. I don't think the oath gold matters right now. There's not a ton I can buy that's super useful. Okay, so they are coming for me now, it looks like. Wait, how does he have 21 out of 20? What the hell is that? What? So he's got 41 units, basically. He's probably healed up. He may have sat there and just healed for a little bit before he decided to come down. Okay, so they're probably going to take Drinker Eyes. Now, this is in a different area than this. Okay, let's start with the easy one. Okay, raiding. Where is that? Alright, so they're coming in force again. I don't know where he's raiding, but it's within Drinker As. Yeah, so he's over here. It's not showing us the torches. Okay, so I guess he was just sitting around healing up. Okay. So we're going to have to wait on those walls to time, I feel like. If we can at all help it. We are getting some text, too. The autonomy of the holds, obviously, is not massive, but... It may have been better to go for the, like I said, the other stuff earlier. How much am I getting? I wish it would tell you on your ledger how much you're getting from towns. These are taxes, but it doesn't tell you, I don't think, specifically from towns. No. From main towns. Which is a little annoying because that's what the bonus is based on. It's not based on your taxes from everything. Like these bonuses from settlement buildings, 15%. So I have to go through and try to add up and figure out, like, how much worth. But anyways, okay. Axe Lord. Now, is this a new lord or a different one? If I attack him, he's gonna run. I don't think I'm gonna have enough movement. If I could get 2 kills, that would be great. If I attack this town, I think he has to reinforce, though. That could be a pretty good sack. Yeah, let's hit the town up, and then we might be able to sack, kill him, and then occupy. If they get to run. I don't know if they're going to get to run or not. Whoa, what is that? I don't think I've seen that before. Don't even try it. Okay. Huh. That's good. Like, the goblins are fairly weak. So, I'm glad to see they're buffing them up a little bit, but... I thought they always should just have, like, more sneaky things like that. It would make sense. I mean, it makes sense physically. They're weaker than the orcs. And some of the factions do give you some cool stuff with goblins, but, you know, just having more sneaky stuff makes sense. I still think Scarsnake should be able to ambush on attack, like Skaven. They would help a ton. Okay, yeah, we're gonna sack that. See if he died or not, or if he gets to run. Okay, so he's gone. I think if I attacked him directly, he would have been able to run. Just Axe Lord.
Armed and ready. By the forge, father. Lord of Clan Morgrim. Adu.
We could try to go for growth here. It's gonna be really hard. Does this give any public order? I can't remember. No. The towns really should give you like one public order for dwarves. I mean, come on. How much extra? 40 per turn. It's only... Devastation -3. They're probably gonna have a rebellion. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get rid of this. We'll put a tool maker here. Pillar of Bone. Oh, okay. It's just like a free thing. Recruitment capacity. Are we about to get the growth? Yeah, we're about to get the growth upgrade. I think this might be the place where I try to go for getting a tier 3. I might be able to hold this. It's gonna be very if they have the, you know, 80 units here, I just don't think we're gonna be able to do it.
If you want something done right, bring 'em. Forged in battle.
Peril makes good pros.
Yeah, he can't level up though, and he can't equip items. So I guess like he's a pretty good fighter and he's free, but that is definitely a big drawback.
Scores to settle.
He's not even that great. He's all right. I guess like early game, if you get him, he's pretty good, but we might just use him to scout or something later.
Fight for your own.
Wow. 4,000? I mean, if I sack it, I think I still get the thing. I don't think I can leave that on the table. I'm not going to be able to hold this area, most likely.
There'll soon be naught left.
Yeah. Okay.
Rune Lord.
Master Rune of Spite, Master Rune of Grungni. For Grudge Thrower units. Now, is that all Grudge Throwers? It says Lord's Army. I guess we go with that. Make sure I don't have to actually equip it as a rune. Okay, so he has defense, Master Rune of Spite, and 20 armor. I guess that's probably fine. Brass Cleaver. And I could give one of them like 50 extra armor if I wanted to, I guess, but... Immune to Psych. Sunder Armor is pretty good. 2% extra missile damage. Does that lower the cooldown on it? 15%. Kind of wondering if this Wrath and Ruin explosion might be worth. I don't think they have anything that's really going to cause fear or terror in their army right now. If I had not put him in there yet, I think I could have taken it. But as it stands, get on this side just so we get some replenishment. We're gonna have to see what we want to do. We could come back up with our other army. I really do not like 40 on 40 battles just because it gets so difficult to micromanage everything, and the AI can do it perfectly. Or they're going to play the same way they always do. It doesn't diminish their skills. But I think with players, once you get so many units that have so many different abilities and stuff on the field at once, like, you're obviously going to make more mistakes if there's 40 units versus 20. So I really don't like doing 40 versus 40, so I don't have to. Okay. I just don't think there's anything else that I want. We could get the sundering attack, like the permanent sundering attacks, and throw that on somebody. What kind of weapons do we have? I can't throw any weapons on him. Okay, so he doesn't have any weapons. I could put the cleaver on him and put the sunder armor on somebody else. I guess we can go ahead and get that. That does lower armor by a decent amount. Okay, we've got veterans armor on everyone. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. These talismans, yeah. I mean, that was a lot of our oath gold right there.
Ready?
Oh, I just get that for free? I didn't even realize that. Might as well, I guess. Okay, he needs some runes. I guess he doesn't really need any runes, but let me just look one more time here. -3 leadership for everybody. 50 armor. Magic missiles. Okay. I mean, we might as well use it on something if we're about to get into, like, a massive fight. Maybe we can position well enough to actually use that. So you can do a little something, shooting from the flanks, throwing down that extra leadership. Yeah, and then we could grab him a veteran's armor too. I don't think it's gonna matter that much. You really don't want him being in combat. Like, I mean, sometimes it's just gonna happen, but the speed might actually be a thing with him too, because he does need to reposition if I do want to try to shoot him. Okay, what were these? I have to search a ruined thing for treasure, and then I can get... Do I just get my next item? This thing? Or do I don't know if I have to fight a quest battle for it or not. So he's gonna have Sundering Attacks, which I already have. I mean, we can put it on another lord. It's gonna have Frenzy, which I'm gonna have after one more level. I would really like to get that next level, too. That'd give me 55 melee attack. That's gonna make those dwarves really, really strong. So I could just take Valea's Sorrow next turn and probably level up. Dude, don't... Why? God bless. Okay. He has no one else left to fight. He's just gonna start backdooring. We're gonna have to just... Oh my god. Why? Why? I'm not bothering him at all. How does he have 21 units? What are these hacks? Are they gonna make it an even 21 in the next game or something? I mean, well, obviously there's no way I can deal with this, and I'm not gonna do any damage to him, so... Oh, they got steel tech on me too, so now it's gonna slow my technology. I don't know where their other lord is, though. His grudge is going to start adding up. Okay, well, I don't know where the other dude went. Oh my gosh, this place is just wide open for backdoor. Alright, well, I mean, if we do get this area, this should be relatively secure. The problem is, like, this desert, we just don't get a lot of value out of these places. Somebody's sieging this. I wonder who that is. I think it's Greenskins? Where's he going next? I don't think he can hit Krataman next, but that's obviously going to be a big target. We'll just go ahead and sell that. Do we just sell it? How much can we sell this for? Yeah, let's go ahead and sell that too. Because we may not get time to sell it otherwise, and that's like 8 turns worth of... Well, that's like 2 turns worth of income, 3 turns worth of income. But are they going to go for that immediately, or are they going to go for Krataman? think I just want to hit this. Grimgor's Art Boys 11. Can I take Carrick 8 Peaks? Probably not. It has a very good garrison. But I kind of want to take this just so I level up and get that Frenzy ability on everybody. And then maybe I can come down and fight him. Maybe he'll fight me 20 on 40 or whatever. We might be able to beat him if we bring in an Ogre. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that, just so I get the level up. Because I don't see another place I can take without fighting him first.
For vengeance! For Caracazol! This'll do for starters.
Oh no, it needed 2 more points. Well... it's taking a while to level up, more than I would think. Well... guess we go with that. He just naturally has Rune of Spite, I think, right? That's what it says. Yeah. Alright. Do I have a Banner of Lost Souls? Yeah, I do. Okay. Alright. We do get to level these guys up a little bit more, which is nice. Getting that extra triangulation is pretty huge. Oh, nice. We got a toolmaker anyways. Okay. Alright, Death Gorge. Toolmaker. Now we have to choose. Do we come back down here to try to deal with the Lizardmen? How fast do we think they're coming for us? Are they at war with anybody else? It's literally just me. Okay. We can't give them these places, I don't think. This is like 800, 900 gold a turn. And then they could just come in here and start wiping stuff. I just don't think we can give it to them. So my option is try to come down through here. I'm gonna have to trespass on Numas, who's not gonna like us probably, but let me see if... oh, nice, we did spot the dwarves. Oh yes. Okay. Alright, so they have been taking note. They do like our military actions against Greenskins. I wasn't sure if that was going to count or not. was our major reason for plugging north, one of them. So I guess taking that area gave us vision of, yes, this neighboring area. Jeez, if it says high, they'll 100% do it. That's why I keep asking for more until it's medium. Real. Okay.
Yes.
Jeez.
Ready? All here.
So they're not, it's harder to get them to confederate with us because they're militarily strong right now. So they're not, if they lose a couple of their armies though, they might. Okay. We don't have vision of them yet. I think next turn we'll get better vision. That's gonna help us figure out where these armies are. Oh, it does show you. Okay, so I just had to zoom out just the right amount. Okay, so if I zoom out just the perfect amount, then I can see the relics, if I know what I'm looking for. Okay. I wish there was a filter for it, though. Okay, so this is the ruby. The cipher. Does that give us anything good? It's pretty good, but where's this box? The puzzle box. Okay, he's about to take it. I think if they take it, right, if I'm military allied with them, then I get it. I'm pretty sure they give it to me. Okay. So then... Sorry, what do I get if I take the ruby? 10 armor, additional tradable resources are a lot, but I'd have to be able to trade. I'm just wondering, like, is there any way, like, any universe I could just let this go down here and then just keep pushing north and just say YOLO? Just, like, take this property. I can't trade with the dwarfs yet, though. That would be massive. Big, big money if I could trade with the dwarves. But I can't trade with them because I don't have a contiguous path up from my capital. I don't think. No.
Yes.
Let me see Zufbar as well. Version, great power.
Come then, messenger. Spit out your...
Okay, well, I guess we get to this. Well, no, we have to decide this turn what we want to do. Like, how we're going to deal with this. They're going to backdoor and get all kinds of grudges on us. We might have to send these back to deal with the lizardmen. Is Numos trading with us, or is that the other? Okay, Numos is trading with us.
King, I am a gracious host. How can I make you stop this?
Okay, so we don't want to fight Numos. They're kind of in our way. That's yellow. It's not really worth taking that. Top knots. If I come over here, we could potentially take out top knots. Who owns all these properties? These guys.
My anger burns bright.
Can I don't think I can. Can I take the lizardmen with these guys? If I just like slap a bunch of slayers in there, what else would I need? We can't hire much, and by much I mean anything down here hardly, because I've gotten rid of all my combat buildings. Sorry, this is a really tough decision. Last defenders are pretty strong, so I need a serious army to go down there, like, and deal with that. I mean, what is good against Lizardmen? Obviously, Slayers. It depends on if they have their big beasts or if they have Saurus. Saurus are pretty good melee units. I don't know if they're going to have as many upgrades as I do, but we don't have a lot of heroes. I think it's going to take the main army. Maybe I could do it with just defense. Like, the other option is I could just see what happens down there. Maybe they don't come at me at all, and then just go for floating village and try to take out the greenskins over here. How strong is Top Knots? Okay, I might be able to beat him. It'd be really nice if I could somehow stabilize this area and then just get some recruiting buildings. I mean, do I just get rid of the toolmaker and just go for recruiting building here? I don't think so. This might be a mistake. I mean, I could hire a lord down there if I have to in an emergency situation. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for that. If this falls, this place is not like a massive deal. Why is this so bad? I guess it's just the corruption. I just can't do anything about it. I can't get to level 2 because I always have negative growth. Like, I couldn't even get a public order building if I wanted to. Over here, yeah, the vampirism's fallen off. We could go ahead and try to make a gate. That might help us some defending this area. Could hire a lord and then just a bunch of slayers and like oh, that's why it's so expensive, right? Is it all the buildings are 30% more? Okay, that makes a little more sense. So it's usually like, what, 2,500 or so? Okay. It is still a lot of gold, nevertheless. So I need to protect it. I wish this at least gave public order or just something. I guess we just wait. See what their move is. I mean, they could be coming at me right now. They're not raiding my property. Alright. I guess we'll just play the waiting game. Still don't know what I'm gonna do over here. Can I get a sense of... Okay, they have a pretty good garrison here. If I come over here to defend this, like, maybe I can keep this. But there's gonna be a rebellion somewhere, and I don't know where. Can I hold it for 3 turns? They could just jump under right now. I guess we'll wing it and see if we can hold it. Okay, let's go. Tell you what, this steel tech is extremely obnoxious. Okay, so they do have 2 armies. They have one like in reserve somewhere. Okay, so they're going this way. They're going for Spite's Peak. I mean, it's going to be a rebellion there anyways, so might as well tax it, I guess. Maybe rebels take it instead of the greenskins. Son of a... Okay, they really are committing. So now there's going to be just rebellions all over the place over here.
Lord of Clan Borglin.
For clan honor.
Ooh. So they have another 21 stack over here. How? What does 88% mean? Wall strength. Same number of units as the parent army.
Master of Runecraft.
What do these guys have? Can I hit them? Let me just... Oh, it's not going to tell me what they have. A bunch of these special Saurus. Croxagore Skinks. What are Chameleon Stalkers? I don't even remember. This must be new. Okay, a small amount of ammo, and then they just are decent fighters, sort of. Okay, so since there's a 20 stack right there, I don't think I can go for Black Crag. We could go for 8 peaks. There's no way I can hold it. There's not a relic there. There's probably at least 3 20 stacks sitting on that.
If you want something done right, Aldrin Dot.
Okay, so we're going to have to rotate back home. And then we just kind of...
I answer to clan and hold.
On your skills, Dowie.
I don't know how close it's been to 20 turns since that wall. But once that falls off, we might be able to actually fight him. Okay, so... Do I rotate this guy back home to deal with this? Or do I send him up north to try to hold this property against the greenskins? I don't think I can hold this property against the greenskins. He can win a 20 versus 35, I think. But I don't think the other person can. So do I keep him up here just to try to fight him? Or do I just abandon all of this? I mean, it's not really that built up, to be honest. The problem is I'm going to have like a billion grudges, but... I mean, I guess we'll get a lot of Slayers. But yeah, I think we might have to just be all hands on deck, just retreat. That's a lot of gold. 300. 500, okay. How are we getting the extra money? I don't know. I'm looking on time. Oh, we're at 104. Yeah.
Vengeful Hoodlord.
I mean, I could keep him over here just to pressure this stuff and just give up all of this and just run back. Just give it all to the greenskins and run back, and then after we deal with the Saurus, then come back up. He could maybe like fight a rebellion and maybe just like reclaim some of the stuff they take, so just kind of just play footsie with them. I think that's probably what we do. Just hide out. It's gonna take him forever to get back here. Hopefully they take this and then maybe they try to go siege this. I don't think we're gonna have enough time to build this out. There's going to be a rebellion in, what, 3 or 4 turns? Now, they could cut me off, too, so I can't even get over here. I think that's what we do, because this army can't fight the lizardmen, so there's no point even bringing them down there. So I think we just come up here and just try to, you know, maybe just, I hate to do it, but just, like, farm rebellions, or at least just, like, get these grudges back, and just, we're just trying to stall until the wall runs out, or until we get to lightning strike. We just, remember, we didn't do the lightning strike because we just weren't going to be able to get it fast enough, and I wasn't sure, like, how fast we were going to have to fight. We've got rebellion spawning down there anyway soon. Okay. Oh, yes! Okay, well, we're going to take that. That's going to change our calculus. I guess I should have looked at that first. Okay, I'm going to figure all this out. We're obviously going to take the Confederation immediately. It's going to be a lot of rebellions. It's going to be an absolute nightmare to try to manage all this property. But I think we just have to do it. There's just no universe where we don't take this Confederation right now. God, that's going to be so sweet. We're finally going to get something other than tier 2 units, potentially. Oh, God. I'm going to have to go get something to eat and just, like, give my brain a break for a second, because just trying to... It's going to take me like an hour to, like, just look at all this and figure out what I'm going to do. So I'll do that all before the next episode. We'll get our strategy down and figure out, and I'll come back and tell you what we're doing, because we're going to gain all of this property. We're basically going to be completely, like, just have a straight line just about all the way up freaking Mortal Empire's map, and we're going to be getting bombarded from all sides. So we're going to have to figure out how we want to manage that. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. It's definitely heating up a little bit. Special thanks again to Black Falcon for sponsoring this. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. This one's definitely spicy. It's a headache trying to manage this stuff, but it's definitely interesting. A headache in a good way. It's definitely a lot of thinking, not as just zug run in and kill everything as some of the other factions, which I like that too. But anyways, thanks, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.